Hi, I'm Dr. Millie Dierix, and this is another exercise for the shadow and the hero part, which we're going to make it fun. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to make a list, actually a persona, like if we were writing for a movie. We're going to make this whole persona of everything we don't like about ourselves or others. So just let your imagination go. Do every trait, physical, emotional, behavioral, what this person does, how does she do it, how does he or she look, what is she wearing, how does she live, everything, as if you were writing a novel or doing a movie. And you're going to even search for an image that represents, it can be a picture of somebody, or it can be a cartoon or a symbol, anything that represents everything you really dislike about yourself or anyone else. And he's going to be like the monster or the villain of the story. And then you're going to do the hero, the light part of yourself. And that's everything you admire and everything you would like to be. So also name, image, physical characteristics, personality, character, how this person behaves, what does he or she do. And we're going to have these two personas very, very clear. They don't have to be necessarily antagonistic. Like if this one is selfish, this one is not selfish. Not necessarily. Each one has its own set of characteristics that we're going to explore. So, shadow side, villain, hero, light side, everything I admire, everything I dislike. Okay? And once we have these two personas, and please be honest with yourself if this exercise is going to work, you need to be really honest with yourself. And when you read the description of your shadow, there has to be this cringe effect. Because if you're not cringing, you're not being honest. And it works if you're honest. So for example, a person that I know used two very well-known figures. And then when we actually explored them, he said, no, well, I don't really dislike that person anymore. I feel compassion for that person. Then that's not your shadow. If it's your shadow, when you read the description or see the image, it has to really provoke a reaction within you. If there's not that internal reaction of, ew, no, definitely not that, then it's not your shadow and you are being a little bit, well, lenient with the truth. Not to say lying to yourself, but lenient with the truth. So you have to really go in and really, really explore what you would definitely not like to be, or the traits that you definitely see in others and make you cringe. And for the hero, it's all the opposite. It doesn't have to be exactly the opposite, as we saw, but it does have to have that admiring quality. Like if you saw this person in the street, you would, wow, you would really, really admire that person. And also with an image and with a name and everything. People that you know, celebrities, sometimes symbolize these characteristics that we aspire to. So it can be any celebrity, or it can be a person you know, or as I said before, a cartoon character, or somebody that you just even you can do the image with several people, like the body of this person and the face of that person and the character of that person and the profession of this person. And you can do that collage of people to make your hero or your shadow side. Okay, so the exercise is clear, I think. And when we have these two personas, these two characters, as in a novel, we're going to do an integration exercise. It's similar to the one we did with the labyrinth, but it has other characteristics. So I'm going to walk you through that exercise to integrate these two parts of you, because at the end of the day, they're both parts of you. Remember that we said that in the shadow side resides everything that we think, that is not acceptable about us. It's the hurt child that got told or experienced that that part of themselves was not acceptable and got rejected for it, or got hurt, or got told that it wasn't right. So everything that's there is a hurt child. So we need to integrate that child and get it on board with the project of our lives. And the hero part, that part that we aspire to be, is like the horse pulling the carriage. He goes in front, and that's what we're always attempting to be. What drives us, what motivates us to be better, to look for different things, to study more, to grow, to heal. It's that hero part. So the three parts are important because we are somewhere in the middle. Sometimes we act like the hero, sometimes we act like the shadow. And if we don't get these three parts working as a team, the shadow, the hero, and me, that I'm somewhere in the middle, we are a team. So we have to stop thinking of them as antagonistic forces, or as things to hide, or as things that we aspire to but will never reach, but actually as a team. So the three of us, it's like if we were climbing a mountain and we were all tied together with rope. And if one falls, he's going to pull the rest of the team down. And as a team, we won't leave one. So we all have to reach the summit of the mountain. This is a team effort to climb the mountain, and the mountain represents what we want to achieve in life. And we need to do it as a team. So in the next video, I'm going to do the exercise to integrate the three parts. I'm going to use tools from hypnosis, maybe some from resonance repatterning. Let's see what comes out, and let's do it.